You just got to realize that everybody's going to be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die.
Rich,
please.
The hottest podcast in Los Santos.
Rich, please. Rich, please. Rich, please. I'm so fucking rich. Rich, please. Rich, please. Rich, please. I'm so fucking rich.
Hello, poor people!
hello, poor people. Hello there.
It is I, Evangelo Fominski,
And I am Fincent Bredevere the
and
Third.
together we are Rich Please.
Please, yes.
A variety of a show for you today from the perspective of rich people. You're welcome, poor people.
Yes, you stupid poor people, enjoy the show too.
Enjoy that show which we call
Rich,
Rich Please. Oh, hello, Vincent. How are you doing today?
Hello. Oh golly, you know what? I am doing rather good. Last
Are
night,
you rather good?
yes, last
What
night
did you do
I
last
gathered
night? Tell me.
with my polo friends. We all got our horses out. And unfortunately, one of the horses fell down, you see, and they broke their legs.
The glue factory. We're off to the glue factory.
Yes.
Is that what you chanted?
Oh, but yes, but you know, one of the four horses fell down. They broke their leg, and you know what? The owner just got out his antique 1964 shotgun, and he
1964
blasted it in the
shotgun.
head. Do you know what? He killed it. And do you know what he did after that?
What did he do?
Just bought another horse.
You just bought another horse. What a perfect rich thing to do. Now, did
yes.
he buy the tombstone of the former horse, a nice Elmer's glue tombstone, or did he just bury the damn thing there on the spot?
Of course, it joined his family grave. It's a horse, you know.
beautiful.
Yes, he killed it,
Is the
but
grave just a big
yes.
pit?
Oh yes, but no, it's not a mass. Well, actually, it is a mass horse grave, but it is part of the family estate, you see. So you know,
yes,
it's a
of
bit
course.
of both, a bit of both. But all of his horses
Yes,
go in the
indeed.
horse grave, you see, and etch the
You know what
name
I did
in
this
the
week,
marble.
Vincent?
Oh, what's that, sir? What have you been up to, Evangelo?
I wrote a couple of jokes. Would you like to hear one?
You know how much I love a good comedy. Oh golly, yes, go.
I do
go.
know that. I know that about you. That's what I love about you.
Oh, I
What
love you too,
is
buddy.
a rich person's least favorite mushroom?
I don't know. What is a rich person's least favorite mushroom?
A portabella.
A portobello mushroom. Yes. Well, they are. Yes.
Oh, yes. Anyway, goddamn bug.
Poor people are really the
You
fungus
got
of
another
the
one.
universe, you know.
They are fun guys. They
Oh,
really
God.
are fun guys. They are. You want to hear another one?
Oh, I would love just fire away. But I love these jokes.
away. I will with my musket or my 1964 shotgun. Here
And
we
the
go.
poor people, of course. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Why don't rich people sweat?
I don't know. Why do the rich people not sweat? Oh no, why do they?
They don't have any pores.
Don't have any pores. Purge the poor. Purge the poor.
Press that button. God damn it, that's
Oh,
not the
golly.
right one.
Don't worry, I found it truly hilarious, Evangelo.
I paid those people to laugh every time I tell the
Oh
joke.
yes, $1 a piece,
Vincent.
$1 a piece.
$1 a piece. Oh my God,
Oh, they-
rich please
yes.
indeed. Would you rather? It's time for Would You Rather?
Would you rather?
Would You Rather is a game where me and Vincent here choose between two impossible choices to see who is most wrongest. Whoever wins gets
yes.
appointed as the winner. Vincent, are you ready to play?
I am very ready for Would You Rather. It's one of my favorite segments of our show, so go ahead.
Might as
I can't
well.
wait for you to quiz my brain with your amazing Would You Rather.
Your brain is one of my favorite segments of the show. Oh, Vincent, here we go.
Oh, golly.
Would you rather walk on a hot bed of coals or talk to a server after ordering food and not just leave immediately after getting your order?
Oh, is that a ridiculous question you're asking me?
What would you rather?
Well, what direction do they serve me from? The correct direction from from the left, or did they serve? Or did
No,
they
it's
serve me from the right?
From the right, Vincent.
Oh, if they serve me from the right, they're going straight to jail. Straight to jail. I've got my own little I've got my own little jail downstairs. What
You have your own jail downstairs?
Yes, well, if my servant's been very naughty, boy or girl, I've got a little cell where they get to think about what they've done wrong for 5 hours. You see, 5 hours.
Time out into the corner.
Yep. Naughty corner, naughty cell.
Naughty corner, naughty servant. Yes, I believe I would also just walk on a hotbed of coals. I don't have
definitely.
time to go into an establishment and actually converse with a poor person. What do I look like, huh? What do I look like to you? A trash can? Good God.
Do we look like poor people? Do we look like other poor people? I don't think so.
If I won't benefit from it, it's not happening. Next,
Oh,
would
golly,
you
you're true.
rather? Are you ready, Vincent?
Of course, always.
All right, Vincent, would you rather pan for gold or catch a live grenade with your face?
Pan for God, you think I'm going to sit there just by a stream or a body of water and just, oh, look at me, I've got a pan. Just shaky. Oh God, there's something shiny. I'm so poor, the shiny things excite me.
Oh, shiny.
Oh, it's a little bit of tin
shiny.
foil. I'm rich. Look at this shiny thing.
Oh, look at this shiny
I
thing.
eat
Maybe
shiny
I can
things for
finally afford some
breakfast,
insurance.
Evangelo.
Oh, for breakfast,
Yes.
Vincent.
Yes, I just, everything's shiny in
Does it
my
take gold
abode.
shits? Are your shits made
Oh,
of
yes.
gold?
Oh, my
Is
shits are
it what you'll
definitely
have the
made of
Midas
gold.
touch?
Yes. Well, when you have daddy's money, everything is gold. Always believe in your soul, you know?
We'd like to go ahead and at this time give a shout out to Daddy's money everywhere. Thank
Daddy's
you.
money.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you
Thank
so
you, Daddy.
much.
Well,
Thank you.
Quissy
for
to the daddy.
money. Oh yes, praise
So,
to the fathers.
Of course, due to that whole thing, grenade to the face.
New face.
Yes.
Grenade to the face. That
straight
is the
into my
correct
face.
answer, Vincent. You have
Oh.
the exact correct answer here. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
golly,
how did you know?
Do you know what,
How did you
Evangelo?
know?
I get it right every time. Do you know why?
Every time, 70% of the time.
Do you know
And
why?
Vincent, speaking why, Vincent?
Because I'm so freaking rich.
Because I'm so
Evangelo.
freaking rich. And
Rich, please.
that's right, ladies and gentlemen of the Poor Radio, where waves reaching your ears. That's good, because guess what? We have something coming up right now, and guess what, Vincent? It's time for the... It's
Time for a story.
We will turn to our focus to the classics. From a variety of stories, we will select our very favorite. Feel free to write into us what stories we should choose next. Then we will apply it to the real world, the rich world. Yes, indeed, the only world that matters. Are you ready, Vincent?
I am ready. Shall I choose the story? I think. Do you know what I
you
like?
to?
I
What do you
think.
like,
Do you
Vincent?
remember Cinderella?
Oh, yes, the story of a poor who sneaks her way to the top. Yes, I remember this very well. Yes, what is it?
Tell me how your daddy told you the
Oh, yes.
story, Tavangelo. I want to hear how you remember such a wonderful fairy tale.
Yes, well, my father, when I was a little boy, would sit me down before bedtime and read me a story called Cinderella. It would go like something like this. He would say, once upon a time, a poor person, a sneaky poor person, was able to trick a rich man into thinking that she was actually a rich person. My God, the devastation.
God.
I had nightmares for
terrible.
weeks. Nightmares for weeks. I would wake
Nightmares,
up in cold sweats. But apparently what my father said is there wasn't really a fairy godmother. No, she was actually on smack the whole time. And the
God.
glass slipper was actually a glass pipe that she left behind. And the rich person apparently was also into smack as well. So they just got married, and it ruined him and his estate for the rest of his life.
Oh, God. Yes, I
remember that way, Vincent?
I remember it. The thing is, my daddy, he told the moral of his story was don't marry some poor lass who is just chasing money. Because, look at me, I'm a poor lady, I'm in love with you. No. No. Because do you know what they're going to do to Evangelo?
What are they going
They're
to
going
do,
to marry
Vincent?
you. They're going to divorce you, and they're going to take half your money. No poor person takes my money. Whether you're in need, whether you're, I don't really care. Well, you're poor. I don't care about you anyway.
Take
However-
my money.
Yes, I'm not letting this crazy lady take half of my estate, as you said. So, this... again, I was very traumatized by such a story, hence why I only have ever dated, princesses and dames and other highly, very rich women of the world, you see. I'm not having a poor person stealing my money. Yes, duchesses, wonderful as well. Yes, baronesses. Oh, I dated a baroness. She was rather feisty lady, rather beautiful.
Feisty, beautiful woman and a baroness. Are you sure you weren't dreaming this, Vincent?
Oh no, but do you want to know something, Evangeline? When we broke up,
what
do you
is
want to know what happened? She didn't take
what
any of my
happened?
money because she's rich.
Ah!
Yes, she didn't take my money. The poor lass would have taken my money.
Good. Oh, good. It was a happy ending indeed. Oh, thank God, Vincent. That's scary. Those nightmares can ruin you. They can ruin a
Oh,
man.
they really can.
Traumatized for
really
life,
can.
from child to adult.
Traumatized.
Oh boy.
Adolescence onward, yes, Vincent.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and you know what we say to that is...
Rich,
Rich, please. Indeed.
It's time to get some callers on the line. If you are out there in Radioland, give us a bring into the radio station and we will hear from you for any poor advice that you should need from us rich people. Go ahead and get on the line now. It is that time.
Bring, anybody?
Is there any brings? I'm looking over to my producer. Let's see. Do we have any brings on the line?
Ring.
I hear a bring.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Are you there? Oh, hello.
Welcome to Rich Please. What is your
You're
name,
on
darling? What is
Rich,
your name?
Please.
My name is Akari.
Oh, well, welcome on into the show. What
Hello,
is your
Akari, deep breath.
problem, Carly?
Well, you see, I'm trying to get some advice from you guys.
Okay,
Oh,
yes.
of course.
Yes.
Lay it on us.
Lay it.
So, how does one save enough money to actually survive?
Saving money?
Quick question, caller. Are you poor?
Yes.
It depends. How much money do you class as poor?
How much money do you have,
How
caller?
much money do you have, darling?
194,000.
Oh, get
Hang
off the
up
line.
on that fucking person.
Hang
Cut
up on that
fucking
man.
line. Take
Get him
scissors
off
and
the
cut
line.
the physical line.
Cut the line. He's
please.
poor. He's gonna dirty our show.
Oh, God. Okay. Whew.
Oh,
That was
golly.
the first one, Vincent. If you have 100...
Hold on, we have to answer the question real quick, caller, and then we'll be
Yes.
right with you. Now, 194,000. If you are such dire straits that you're that poor, and you want to make a living so that you survive, what you need to do, you need to undercut, and you need to
Yes.
buy low and sell high. All right.
Yes.
All right. poor person?
Manipulate those markets, darling.
the
Manipulate
markets,
them.
insider trading, go
Yes,
on
all
the
the business.
Wall Street Bets subreddit and make sure to use all of their advice because it's
Yes.
all good. Do everything they say is the best advice I can give to you, poor person. Now,
Uh,
Vincent,
Yes.
that other caller on the line.
Oh, yes. Who is this next caller? Is there a bring I hear?
Was there bring?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome
that's a
on into
lovely voice
Rich,
there.
please.
Welcome.
Good day. Yes, I called last week. This is Preston Maxwell.
Hello,
Jacobson.
Preston. Welcome back
Lord
to the
Maxwell.
show.
Good to hear from you. How are you?
I'm well. First things first, I think it's absolutely wonderful that you allow poor people to call in and just amuse them, even.
yes, we are really,
From
we
the
are the best
kindness
here
of
on
our
Rich
hearts,
Please.
darling.
We're really kind.
Absolutely. My question, though, everyone has different ideas on how to go across this, but what are about 3 ways that you could recommend to me on how to avoid speaking with the pores in public?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
The common
golly.
question, we get it all the time.
Oh, we really
Vincent?
do. Oh, so basically what you've got to do is you know how you look at a poor person, you're just like, you look at them and you're just like, you are disgusting, you are filth, I cannot stand you at all. And the problem is it's very, very, very hard to suppress such strong feelings. So what you do is while you're talking to them, number one, you can't not talk down to them. So, that's one thing to just keep that energy going. You can still talk down to them, but you've just got to imagine, right, that they will eat and suck up anything that you say because we're rich.
They'll absorb it like a sponge.
Absorb it like a sponge, exactamundo. So you can just imagine that they will literally lick your feet for even $1, and that makes you feel really strong and powerful. And even though they're so dirty and disgusting, you can really just power through a conversation knowing that, if you barked, woof woof, and they'd lick your feet. That's what I like to think when I'm talking to a poor person. What about you, Tavangelo? Is it similar?
Now, that's a good idea. Now, what I do is weather-based. I like to follow the weather patterns. Now, if it's sunny outside, what I do is I get my shiniest jewels, diamonds and emeralds and rubies on, and my gold, and I blind the shit out of them so they can't even see me when they get up near to me, which is always a good method. Now, on a cloudy day, I simply bring my hot poker from my fire, I heat it up, and I warn them that they will get a second butthole if they get any closer to me. And that usually does the trick right there and then. Does that help? Does that help you with your quandary there, my friend?
There you go. 2 different takes for the same problem.
I absolutely appreciate both of you very much. And we'll be doing both of these things ASAP. Thank you so much. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
And ta-ta to you. Thank you, caller, for coming in. That was a rich person, as you could tell by the tone of their voice, and we will take the time to hear you out if you are rich, so make sure to call in if you have the money.
Well, also, the other thing is, we do also take the time for the poor too. Although, it's disgusting and unbearable. We do still take those calls too. Anyway, Rich, please, what is next, Tavangelo?
Time to spin the... It's time to spin the wheel! On the wheel are various topics that Fincent and I will explore. It could be something we know a great deal about, or something which we know very little.
Not very much at all.
Vincent, are you ready to spin the wheel?
We are ready to spin the wheel. I'm going to spin away right now.
There we go.
What's it going
As
to
it
be?
spins, I want you to imagine there's a poor person on there, and they're puking, and it's funny, and everyone's having a good... Oh my gosh, it's landed. Let me see there. It says, my niece's trip to EDC, or the Electric Daisy Carnival. She texts in, dearest uncle, the Paws are singing up the main stage at EDC this year. It is a most saddening weekend knowing that our most sacred rich person music festival has been ransacked and desecrated by a herd of wild poor people. Send me thoughts and prayers, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, well, whatever the hell that means.
God.
Fincent, have you heard of this STDC?
You know what? I have never heard of this NFSSU. What is it again?
Yes, let me read the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Carnival. Well,
do you know what kind of carnival I love?
What kind of carnival do you love?
Anyone where there's not a single poor person there.
So none at all.
No, none at all. Oh, God, the dirty old carnival.
Oh, my goodness. What's the last music festival you went to, Vincent?
Oh, so the last musical festival I went to was, of course, the Orchestra of Wesselington. Very, very renowned conductor.
Yes.
Bringus Steffel.
Yes, Bringus.
Bringle Steffenworth, I think.
Yes, such a rich name. It's hard to pronounce, isn't it? My God,
yes,
my God.
All the rich names, a lot of rich names are hard to pronounce. We've got Bringus Steffenworth, and he is a very renowned conductor, very rich. Do you want to know how much it costs to hire this bloody orchestra?
What is this?
It cost over $2 million for the night.
Let's hear it for all of the expensive things. Yes. You
Yes,
have
yes,
to
we
get-
love
you
expensive
have to
things.
treat yourself in this world.
Yes, and you know, it's rather wonderful. There was wonderful violinist, there's wonderful cello player, and you know, an
cello,
orchestra is very
pianist, yes.
epic. Very epic.
Oh, yes.
I do love the
I was saying this
climax.
about 10 years ago. He wouldn't shut the hell up. Everything was epic.
Yes.
Everything was so epic
Really?
back then. It's crazy, yes.
Yes,
Well,
well,
to my niece,
yes.
if you're listening out there, I'm so sorry to hear that your Daisy fun time was ruined by the pause. Remember that Uncle loves you, and the best advice I can give you is, if you don't like the way your little festival is going, then what you need to do is you need to bring out a big, stinky pile of trash over a helicopter, and you need to throw it down on them. And that
Over to Vangelo.
Will solve all your problems.
To
yes, indeed.
Vangelo. The whole
Yes.
festival is already a big stinking pile of trash.
Because of all the poor people.
Oh, yes, it's a shame they have access to music, but what are you going to do?
Right?
Entertainment for the poor, are you kidding me?
Oh, gosh, wrong button.
Are
I'm
you
sorry
kidding
for
me?
that.
Entertainment for the poor is terrible.
Go to the poor.
No, not this one.
There you go.
That one. Perfect.
We got there in the end, darling.
We got there in the end, my friend. Yes, we did. All right, niece, I love you. I hope you're having a good time at your STDC, whatever you call it. And Vincent, do you know what it's time for
Yes.
now?
What is it time for, darling? To Vangelo.
Time for a game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
time.
me and Vincent are rather adventurous lads, don't you know it? And we fancy ourselves quite the gamers. And today we're going to play a new type of game instead of two truths and a lie. Today we're going to switch it up a little bit and do a little trivia. Vincent, are you ready to
Yes.
do some trivia?
You know what? I do love a good bit of trivia. Us highly educated folks from the best private schools in the world. Remember our beautiful private school where we used to share the gym together all naked and slapping each other's bottoms and all that.
We'll go
Oh,
ahead and
what
yes,
a
we're
day.
going to move on to trivia.
Oh,
We'll-
sorry. That was very private, my bad.
You know what, Vincent? You're doing a wonderful job.
You know, sometimes I forget this is broadcast on the live radio. I think it's just me and you in our intimate times.
Anyway,
Intimate times,
trivia.
and sometimes it can get a little bit slippery, everybody. Careful out there, listeners.
Slippery.
Oh, God. Today we're going to do trivia, 5 questions apiece, and then whoever gets the most is the winner. Are you ready? Vincent?
Yes.
We're going to have 2 minutes, minute and a half each, most. All right? Vincent, I want you to
Yes.
pick 5 questions to ask me, and then I want you to ask them. Is that something you can do, Vincent?
Perfect.
Yes.
Let's get started whenever you're ready, my good man.
Okay, to Vangelo. Now, us as Britons, in the finest of that, 94% of British people talk about what topic the most talked about topic in Britain.
Oh, you want me to give the obvious answer? Is
Of course, darling.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I would say poop running wild in the streets is the most talked about thing from the homeland.
Oh,
From
God,
the
yes.
homeland. Is that true?
Oh golly, unfortunately, no, it is not true. Although I was very surprised by the answer myself, because I thought the most talked about topic would be, yes, how dirty the streets are, you know, how poor the
yes,
people
of
are.
course.
But it's
Yes,
actually
of
the
course.
weather. The weather is the right answer. 94% of the people of Britain, the most talked
Oh,
about.
because
The
the
biggest
weather
weather.
is free. Yes, I understand
Yeah.
now. It makes sense.
It
Yes,
is.
unfortunately.
All right, Vincent. Rapid fire. Hit me with your questions.
Okay,
Try me.
what city has the largest Greek population outside of Greece? The Greek populace, but outside of Greece. What
Oh,
city?
God.
On Greek outside of the city of Greece? Oh, God, I don't know. Antarctica.
No, the Greeks have not migrated to Antarctica. The highest
No.
is Melbourne. Incorrect. Where does 90% of the Earth's population live?
Antarctica.
No, it's the whole northern hemisphere. And which country is wider than
shit.
the moon?
Which country is wider than the moon? Oh, God, is that a That seems like a poor person question.
You know, darling.
Oh, let's go with. Hit me, Brussels.
No, 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 no,
No?
no.
I mean, no.
No,
Oh,
no.
No, you're wrong.
Damn.
And your last question, sir,
Yes.
is how many eyes do bees have? Very interesting questions. You know, we do love our honey, Manuka honey, the most expensive
Yes.
type of honey.
yes,
Of
the
course.
honey that could either kill you or make you live for 100,000
Oh God.
years.
Yes.
So how many eyes do these bees have, darling?
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is too many eyes. Quit looking at me. Just puke out that sweet nectar. But if I had to get a question, an answer, I would say, do they have 88,000 eyes?
88,000 eyes is, the wrong answer. They only have 5 eyes. Do you, the last time I had 5 eyes staring at me was at an orphanage, and it was the worst day ever.
Oh, Vincent, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, my God. It truly is an outrage. Well, Vincent, are you ready?
Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Of course I'm ready. Shoot away, shoot away.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. One moment here. And, all right, let's see here. All right, Vincent,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
How many humps does a dromedary camel have?
A dromedary
A
camel.
dromedary camel. Yes.
Oh, golly,
not
well.
a promedary. You're not taking a prom date.
No. No, no, no. Let me see. So my home drum set has at least 16 pieces to it because I got the most expensive drum from the most expensive drum company. So I'm going to say 16.
Oh, Vincent, I'm so sorry. The correct
Hello?
answer was Juan. There's only
Juan?
one hump on a
Oh, God.
dromedary camel. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
stupid
they
camel.
Really are. They do like the drama.
Do you know what they are? They're the poor people of camels. Only one hump. Oh, God.
Poor people of.
Yes, these are the poor camels. That's why we
Yeah.
separate the
Oh,
dromedary
golly.
from the, whatever the other ones are. Perfect. That's it. Question number 2. Here we go. Are you ready?
Of course, darling.
Coming at you quick. What is the second biggest organ in the human body?
My penis.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Oh.
Are you sure that's
Vincent,
not
you
correct,
devil, you
Evangelo?
dog.
You've seen it,
Oh,
darling.
yes, I know it's not correct. Trust me.
How dare you.
Vincent, just get
Oh,
That
God.
would be your liver, Vincent, your liver.
Oh,
yes.
the liver. My apologies,
yes.
sir. My apologies.
Oh, no
What
problem.
is my next question, Evangelo?
Your next question is a two-parter. Are you ready? Can you
yes.
name 2 of the 4 presidents who were assassinated while in office in the United States of America, Vincent?
You think I give a crap about the US of A, that dirty country? Oh, God.
Oh, smells like a fart.
Oh, golly, it does, doesn't it? Loads of poor people around a large body of masses of America. Anyway, I'm going to say all of the presidents ever were assassinated because that's what the poor people do to the rich over there.
Almost true.
There's-
Almost true. They almost assassinate every president, giving them a measly
God.
400
Is it
grand to
not-
live
am
off
I
of,
not
which is
right?
terrible. No, Vincent, we were looking
Oh,
for
God.
one of these, 2 of these gentlemen's names: Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, or John F. the Kennedy.
Oh, God, they really do
Yes.
all get murdered, don't they?
They really do. They say some
Oh, God.
stuff. They don't like. We don't like. The rich don't like them giving the little gobsmackers a
golly.
gobbing, a gib gabby goo.
Oh, yes,
Saying
it's
too
the
much
worst,
words.
isn't
We
it?
don't. We're not fans of it. So we'll move on,
Nope.
Vincent. Here you go.
Yes.
What is the 5th decimal digit of pi?
The 5th decimal.
Yes.
The thing is, I know I knew if Are you asking for the 5th or the 4th? Because I know the 4th.
I need the number for the 5th.
Well,
Yes.
Remember,
The
do you
4th
remember
is-
we were in boarding
yes.
school and they sat us
Golly, yes.
there and they said you're
Yes.
not getting your allowance of $25,000 for the hour if you do not come up with the first 5 digits of pi. Do you remember the 5th digit?
Yes.
Now, Vincent.
You're not getting your Wagyu steak burger until you've
Your
got the pie
Wagyu
remembered.
burger and mac and cheese will not be made until you have solved the pie
So-
riddle. Do you know it?
I believe the 4th decimal is 6 and the 5th is 9.
You are absolutely correct, Vincent!
Yes.
I remember
Ladies
that
and
Wagyu
gentlemen.
steak burger. It was truly delicious. And a poor person
really
came and
was.
served it to me, and I laughed in their disgusting face. It was wonderful. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, Vincent. Yes, indeed. Now, Vincent, we have one more question. It's actually my favorite question of all.
Oh, yes. Just fire away, fire away.
To do with extinct animals that we helped make extinct is always a good one. And I need to know now, Vincent, what
Yes.
is a now extinct flightless bird that was last seen on an island off the coast of Iceland? Do you remember this? Father went out on a trip.
He went and hunted them, didn't he?
shot
Yes.
Yes, he shot all these flightless birds right in the mouth.
I believe we have a
mounted
dead
them.
one in my mansion dining room.
Oh, yes, the one that's stuffed
Yes.
above the great-grandfather clock.
That's the one. Yes. What is
Yes,
it
with the
called
rhinoceros
though?
ass
What is it
sticking out the other end,
called?
yes. Yes,
Oh
what is it
golly,
called?
I do love staring at that bird's ass while I eat delicious, tasty caviar. Okay,
Ass caviar is
golly.
the best, of course.
it is. Is it the Icelandic tutu?
Very close, Vincent. It is
Oh,
the
golly.
great auk. The great.
Oh, the great ox! I remember how much Father loved killing those ox, and then he killed the last one. Remember? And he's got a big plaque on his wall that he got made for himself, which said, "I extincted a bird. I made this bird go extinct." He's very proud of that honor. You know.
Rich,
Very proud, very proud.
Yes, indeed. Well, Vincent, ladies and
Yes?
gentlemen, that's our show. I want to
That
thank
is our
my
show
co-host.
today.
I want to thank our sponsors, Mr. Bryce Miller and Sophie
Yes.
Sanders, for being such gracious hosts.
Gracious host here.
You just got to realize that
On our
everybody's going to be
day.
on your
Don't
trail.
be
Remember,
poor!
everyone,
Don't
you
be
die.
poor!
Pauper.
Don't be a freaking poor person, poor people. Au revoir. Goodbye. Thanks for listening, darlings. Ciao, ciao.
please. I'm so fucking rich.